Um,
I
you
think you're into a spiritual area that's hard for me, because it was hard for me to integrate those parts of my life.
hmm
It was hard as a pulpit rabbi who is sort of an advocate for a very specific tradition. And I wasn't in an Orthodox or fundamentalist congregation, but
Right.
still, to say that I get as much spiritual meaning out of Shakespeare and James Baldwin and John Coltrane as I do out of Leviticus and Deuteronomy and the Psalms, more and less, was very hard. To say that I can be as inspired by Guernica and Picasso
Right.
as by the descriptions of the altar in Leviticus or the stories of Jacob, or that or to make the comparison that the end of Deuteronomy and Moses' death is similar to the end of Blade Runner. And this the idea of, tears and rain, that we
Yeah.
are all sort of ephemeral. Uh, Those are things I'm comfortable speaking now, not 100% comfortable, but do feel
Right.
even now 90%, 10% awkward, admitting that to me, there were things in Shakespeare that were better than
Yeah.
things in the Bible. And I remember in an interview for seminary, the interviewer asking, "Do you think the Bible is a great book or the great book?"
Oh. Oh.
And I thought it was a great book, but I knew he wanted me to say the great book. And and now, so transitioning out of the pulpit work in the past 2 years towards direct service with artists and other spiritual seekers,
hmm
I can be more candid, because I think Bible, like poetry, like other forms of human expression, is an effort to understand and to grasp what is important and what is beyond and what is within us. But it
Agreed.
is not the thing that is within us. It is not, scripture points toward God, but scripture is not of God. It is a story of human beings trying to understand, just in the same way that A Love Supreme by John Coltrane is a story of four human beings one evening trying to get closer to God.